Hey guys, Tim here from Candid TV. So today I'm bringing you a projector review, kind of more on the budget end. So this is the RD-802 projector, and this is one that is probably a few years old at this point, and we're going to revisit here in 2020. And I'm going to tell you whether this is a good pickup now or not. So this is a very portable and lightweight projector, and the size is definitely a key factor of this. It's a mini projector, and this definitely earns that name. It's definitely smaller than a lot of other projectors, but still not that Pico size. So I did pick this up secondhand. What you get with it is the power cable. You're going to get an AV cable, and it does have an IR sensor. Mine didn't come with the remote, but like I said, I did get mine secondhand. You can see just how small this is, though. It does have on the bottom too a little tripod 1/4-inch thread, so you can put it on one of those, which I'm going to show you here coming up as well. You do have buttons also then on the top there, so like I said, without a remote you can still navigate using all these buttons here, and you can hook it up to various different things, and I'll show you that coming up here as well. So the connections on this projector are HDMI, VGA, USB, AV, SD, and it does have an audio out. So that full-size HDMI and the audio out are big pluses on a budget model like this, because you can basically hook up anything by HDMI, and then that audio out actually lets you hook up to an external speaker if you would like, and greatly improve the volume and the audio quality. This does have a built-in speaker, so in a pinch if you had to, you could use that, but I will say that even though the fan noise on this isn't terrible, that speaker does have a little bit of a hard time even keeping up with that. So I would definitely recommend using an external speaker. So just to give you again a little bit of a glimpse of the size of this, here's me palming the projector, and I don't have the biggest hands at all. And then just against a few regular everyday items, a stack of bananas here, plate of food. So you can see compared to a lot of my other projectors I've tested, this is definitely a lot smaller. So a lot of these projectors in this price range are pretty dim anyway, but this one says that it's got a 20-watt lamp and it's 60 lumens, which I would say is accurate, but it does have up to 50,000 hours of an LED lamp life. So it'll last for a while. It's definitely going to look best at night, and it's not going to be usable during the day, but in this price range I don't think most people would expect that. So probably the most important thing about this projector is its native resolution. The native resolution on this one is 480 by 320, so it's not going to be the most crisp and sharp picture. That's why I think this is going to be best for just media use only, primarily for kids honestly. But if you want to have something to just mess around with, this is a very affordable projector that you could do something like that with. I'm going to show you some of the footage here coming up, but basically when you're looking at the footage, if there's any text on the screen, you're not really going to be able to decipher it unless it's pretty big. So when you get into interfaces within apps and things like that, looking at Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, reading those descriptions and things like that is going to be pretty tough. Once you actually get like your media playing, and say you're watching a TV show or maybe playing a game, but even that would probably be a little difficult, then you'll be able to see stuff, and it'll be serviceable for just your media consumption and maybe watching like a TV show. Again, I'd say hook it up to an external speaker, but you know, it's not going to look very good. Honestly, when you have it dialed in, it's kind of funny because you're going to see more of the pixels when you actually have your focus dialed in the best. So honestly, this might look a little bit blurry because you're really dealing with 480 by 320 resolution. So keeping that in mind, and if you kind of know what to expect, then this can have a purpose. So guys, just to show you a little bit from YouTube here, I'm gonna go in through here. You can see, you know, obviously it's a little bit pixelated, and even on the side here it's hard to kind of see. Some of the writing's pretty illegible, but kind of got through this by feel and kind of knowing the format and layout. So you could probably do the same if you wanted, but here's a video of one of mine I'll show you just to hear a little bit of the audio as well and the fan noise.
Tim here from Candid TV. So a couple months ago now, BenQ sent out their TH585 gaming projector, and I did a review of it. At the time, I covered, you know, more so kind of the media use of it and streaming, using it for, you know, videos, Netflix, that kind of stuff. I did touch upon gaming, but I'll have to admit at the time I wasn't a big gamer, so, you know, I covered some video game use in there, but that was back when I had a PS3.
Like I said, I think for kids this would be great. For maybe mild media consumption or to just throw something up or have a little slideshow going, something like that, then it can be pretty cool, and it's still a neat little gadget that comes in at a pretty affordable price. So speaking of the price, right now on gearbest.com, it's $48 brand new. I would say that you should probably be able to find it lower than that. I would say it's a better deal if you maybe got this used around $25, $30, which is what I paid for it secondhand. Maybe look on those used marketplaces and stuff like that. It is pretty cool that it's got the full-size HDMI. It's got that audio output. So again, for something like this, that's a little niche projector, it's actually pretty cool because there is a good amount of value still built into it. So guys, I'll probably put some links down there below in the description if you do want to buy this projector or check it out. Like I said, it's neat. You can pretty much hook up anything still to it. Granted, it's going to be at 480 by 320 native resolution, and you are going to be basically limited to nighttime use only with this. But if you can get on board with that and you know exactly what you're getting with this projector, it could be a cool option for you. I have a whole budget projector playlist, so if this isn't the one for you, definitely check that out. I've reviewed projectors on that from 480 up to 1080p. I also do have a couple other more expensive Epson and BenQ projectors on this channel, so I'd love for you to subscribe. This content comes out weekly here, and take care until the next one, guys.